that. I'm Dylan, and I've spent a long time chilling in a hammock. It's in consequence a lot of ideas have fallen upon me. Sometimes I can come up with ideas like Eminem can rap. I've got a lot of ideas, and I've designed this hammock and this jacket and a few other small projects going, but it's taking a long time. And so I'm just going to share a few ideas because I'd like criticism, feedback, and these like TED Talks always explain how it's great to share ideas. Even old mate JP says it's always good to share idea. Plus, it allows you to like discuss and get. So whatever. I'm gonna go through a few ideas and really enjoy some feedback, criticism on them. And I'll start with Meta because I hear they really like taking and borrowing ideas. So Meta, Facebook. One idea that I started doing when I was at uni, like doing computer science, is I thought it'd be really cool to make a Facebook spider, like something to scan your Facebook profile, and then it'll like combine all your friends, and it'll show your friends in a list of like who you've got most mutual connections with. It'll basically make like a web of like how you're connected to everyone of your friends and how they're all connected, who they're like mutually. Then it could show you like what month you post the most photos in, places you've gone the most. But basically, they really analyze your own Facebook profile and just give you a whole bunch of interesting stuff about yourself. Because the data's all there. It's just showing how you want to express information, and like you could see some pretty cool stuff. Like I don't understand why more people aren't doing this with your own profile and your own data and everything. Personally, I think that'd be cool, and plus, I'm sure other companies give you something for it. And going from there, it's like once you have all your data, all your websites and everything, you can create a whole VR space, like at Web 3.0, maybe not VR yet, but like imagine having your own little house and everything. You go, oh, let's go check out Dylan, and you can of course share what you want and everything. But let's say you go there and you can see like a little Etsy shop or eBay shop, or even like you can go around check his house, like maybe Airbnb's it, other resources, interests like that he likes to do, or like you could share anything, and it's your own little house on the internet that people go visit. Maybe you could even put like a place like express your interest to go for trips, or express your interest for like day anything. It'd just be like your own little like VR space in the world. But what's more cool than VR and will be, coming out soon. Well, it is coming out. AR, and like Google Glass. When it first came out, there's so much potential. I even emailed Google then, and they didn't even respond about all the stuff they could do. But because going to the end user is really hard, because even Elon Musk started with high range Teslas and then went down to eventually being more affordable. So why don't they focus more with like AR in like pilot headsets and in space or astronauts, even in scuba gear, like in goggles, or like race car helmets and everything. There are some stuff like with F-35 and everything with their headsets that can look through the plane and everything. But I don't think it's being as commonly developed, especially in these AR headset spaces. Like even just make a cool AR thing for a scuba diver or a race car driver. And then they can see stats, perfect the technology and everything, and then so you can make it so then you have like a little stick-on display you could put on like your glasses or anything. So then you could swap out glasses, so you could have like some sunglasses or like your reading glasses and everything have this AR little thing that connects to it. That would be really cool. And then back on Elon Musk, because spaceships and cars. He essentially has one company, like out of like the two big ones, SpaceX and Tesla. They're both moving in space companies. One just has more gravity, one has less gravity. So figure out this gravity problem, and then and maybe an energy battery problem, but maybe the gravity thing will help solve that or anything, and we'll reverse batteries in a bit, but just this gravity problem. So basically Elon just work on a hoverboard. Like that's step one. Make a hoverboard. Work on a hoverboard. I've got a lot of ideas on hoverboard. I can make a whole video about that later. And having impact on the world, I don't understand, like massive companies like Coke and Amazon and everything, they all trying to work out best advertising everywhere, and then at the same time, everyone's trying to be green and be green everywhere. So I mean, this is an easy solution to connect. Is why didn't they not invest in like parks and like, or like even run down parts in cities and everything and be like, okay, we'll revamp this park, or revamp this area, we'll make this, or we'll make this more lush, and just build a little park there. Then all the bins inside the park can have like, even the water fountains could have like Coke advertising on, or Amazon can be like, oh, we're creating the path, and like, and then it's like permanent advertising. Plus you're making green space. Plus you're helping the environment. Like even companies like Frontier, they're trying to like work out all these good ways to save the environment and like make carbon sponges everywhere. And like we've got the ocean. If we make that, that's the biggest one. Help that get clean and better. And like trees and natural. Like they've had millions of years. They are the best carbon sponge. Just make them in more places, and there's so many more places that can be used, even especially in cities and areas. Oh, it's crazy. I don't understand why that's not being doubled down. If you're really trying to improve our environment, make space, whatever. On that, a reverse battery. Here's an idea. I don't understand why it's not a thing yet. Is the biggest battery in the world is in Canada, and it's basically a big dam, and you just open like different floodgates of the dam, and you get more power, whatever. So why don't you just turn the whole ocean into a battery? Just dig like a really big hole in the middle of Australia, or like, I mean, you could start with a smallish big hole in Australia, and you can turn the whole ocean into a dam just by opening different amounts of floodgates. You can even make desalination plants along the way, so you can get salt as a resource. There used to be a sea in Australia already, so this is just like going to be re-popping. Plus, then you get a whole bunch of like migrants and stuff to come over, help dig the hole. Then you get a whole bunch of dirt jobs. I mean, Australia is a massive country and very empty in the middle. So this would like even help start creating climate population. There was a project like this in northern Australia like a long time ago that kind of like got dug under, but I don't know if that's the best way to go about it from up there. I mean, whatever. This is a whole video by itself, so I'll get into that one later. But that is definitely still a good idea. Yeah, that's probably enough ideas. I've answered on enough, but I've got a lot. Please criticize me and share, or tell me, discuss your thoughts on any of these, or if I just need to better articulate them, because I don't know if I was 100% clear, and it just rambled on. I just had a dot point list I was going to go through. Yeah, here's some ideas. Alright, peace.